Welcome, everyone, to the CSN broadcast. We are here at the hangar at Adams Central High School as the Canterbury Cavaliers are set to take on the Adams Central Jets in front of an absolutely jam-packed and electric crowd. My name is Andrew Malablocky, and I'm alongside my partner here, Christian Nerberg. Christian, give us some keys to tonight's game.
Well, Canterbury is 1-2 coming off of the East Side game last Tuesday. Adams Central's in their first game of the season. They went 20-6 last season, and last year's game against Canterbury, they won 63-60. They're coached by Aaron McCurr.
Yeah, I remember being here at the hangar last year. Scheduling conflict at Canterbury has prompted 2 straight years here at Adams Central, but I remember a very close game. We saw Alden Greider's first varsity minutes. It was a very entertaining matchup, so hopefully we get the same tonight. Christian, you want to talk to us about the special occasion that may arise tonight?
Yes, Devin Lewis is sitting at 990 points. He's been a 4-year starter on varsity for Canterbury. It'd be great to see him get us 1,000 point tonight, but we need to have a balanced attack on offense against this Adams Central 2-3 zone.
Indeed they do. So we are, Devin Lewis is 10 points away from 1,000. We are hoping we get to witness that all together tonight. Christian, anything else before the game?
Yeah, Canterbury on offense, they absolutely need to be patient against this 2-3 zone. They need to find good shots. They're going to need to work the ball around as much as possible, work it inside. They're going to need to find good shots. This Adams Central 2-3 zone, they want to generate bad shots. It's important that Canterbury is very patient. On top of that, they just need to shoot better. They shot 25% against East Side from three-point range. They shot 20% against Columbia City from three-point range and 43% from the field in both of those games. They need to shoot better. They need to cut down on these turnovers. Adams Central, their zone, it's not generally meant to force turnovers, but it's been a very big problem all season. On top of that, they absolutely need to generate pressure on defense. The best way to beat a 2-3 zone that's so stingy like this Adams Central zone is to just flat out beat it down the floor. They need to generate maximum pressure on defense, pressure the ball, generate turnovers, get easy buckets. They need, on offense, to push the ball down the floor as much as possible. On Adams Central side, they need to keep Canterbury in the half court. They play a very solid 2-3 zone like I just mentioned. It's very tough. If they can just keep Canterbury in the half court, it'll be very important. And they need to get off to a good start. It's their first game of the season. It'll be interesting to see if they come out flat. They need to be ready because Canterbury's in their 4th game of the season.
Yeah, turnovers. That's the name of the game. If you're the Cavaliers, you want to cut down on those turnovers. They've been an issue through the 3 games thus far, including in the win last week against Eastside. But I would expect to see potentially a very defensive matchup today, possibly low scoring.
Yeah, both these teams have a huge emphasis on defense. It's going to be interesting to see. It's 2 different types of defense. Adams Central with the 2-3. Canterbury mostly wants to run a man defense, but they'll mix it up at times to try to throw off their opponent. And it'll be interesting to see who has the edge on the rebounds. Canterbury, they got out-rebounded by Columbia City. They got out-rebounded heavily by Central Noble. They're going to need to be tough on the boards, as well as Adams Central rebounding on defense. When you run a 2-3 zone, it's very hard to rebound. It'll be important for them to match up and box out their man on the rebounds. And we got the national anthem, folks.
We're going to take a break real quick here for the national anthem. Please stand by.
Remove your hats as we honor our country with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were
We are back here at the hangar, and we are ready for tip-offs. It's the Canterbury Cavaliers versus the Adams Central Jets.
Yeah, what a beautiful national anthem, Andrew.
Beautiful.
Absolutely wonderful. I think tonight we've got a few players to watch here. Obviously, Devin Lewis. He is an obvious one, trying to get his 1,000th point. He is the focal point of this offense. Look for him to push on offense as well as be very, very pesky on defense. He's been bringing the pressure all season on defense. He and Alden Grider have been absolutely menacing on this defensive end. Alden Grider, he's averaging 5.5 steals a game. So look for the Cavaliers to put pressure, and hopefully the pressure turns into more and more turnovers and easy buckets. And on Adams Central side, Braylon Reavers. He's only a sophomore, but he started as a freshman last year. He's very athletic. He's about 6'3". He can shoot from outside. He'll be a huge piece for this Adams Central team. And Isaac Schultz, he's listed at 6'9". I'm not sure if he's exactly 6'9", but he is menacing in the paint. It'll be interesting to see. Canterbury wants to get many paint touches against Adams Central in this game, but Isaac Schultz is a force in the paint.
Yeah, you know, those listings can be a little misleading sometimes. You know, I think they generously listed me at about 5'11" my freshman year, and I can tell you right now, I was not 5'11". I still don't think I'm 5'11", so pretty cool setup here in the hangar. Adams Central's got all the lights and the flags and whatnot. Looks like for the Cavaliers, we're going to have Reed Hayes, Deacon Wardlow, Devin Lewis, Alden Grider, and Ashton Dressler in the starting lineup.
It's good to see the Cavaliers at full strength. They haven't been at full strength all season. They'll have 8 guys going in this game, most likely. Ashton Dressler obviously was sick against East Side, but it's good to see him back. Now we'll see the starting lineup for Adams Central.
Adams Central will start Braylon Reber, as well as number 12, Trace Muller, and number 10, Ryan Tester. Number 2, Micah McClure.
Coach's son.
Coach's son right there. And here's the big man, number 22, Isaac Schultz. Listed at 6'9", he's going to be a tough guard here for the Canterbury defense.
Yeah, and he'll be a force in that paint. Look for McCurr. He's a very smart, very fundamental guard. He'll be orchestrating this offense tonight for Adams Central.
We are moments away from tip-off here. Boy, I cannot wait. I really hope we get to see Devin's 1,000th point. What a moment that'll be.
And shout out to the Canterbury students. We've got a good student section on hand. Even from Canterbury, they made the 45-minute drive over to Adams Central, and it's good to see them supporting Devin Lewis and their Cavaliers overall.
Absolutely. We are ready for tip-off here. It'll be Isaac Schultz and Reed Hayes on the tip. And it's won by Reed Hayes into the arms of Devin Lewis, and we are underway here at Adams Central.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Reed Hayes won that tip-off, but he has some hops.
He can jump out of the gym, that's for sure. Deacon Wardlow is going to try to feed it down inside to Reed Hayes, and that one's stolen away. Schultz puts it up and good.
Yeah, turnover's already a problem here from the Cavaliers. They have to be patient, not force passes like they did just there.
Wardlow is going to drive in, and he's blocked there by Schultz. Hit ahead to Ryan Tester, who goes up and can't finish the layup. Rebounded by Isaac Schultz, and he puts it up to go.
Wow, look at the impact from Isaac Schultz. 4 points already. He absolutely swallowed up Deacon Wardlow in the paint right there.
Early 4-point lead here for the Jets as they're pressuring the Cavalier offense here.
Well, in the beginning of this game, it's very confusing to play against this zone. Hopefully the Cavaliers can pick it up through the game and get a little more acclimated to this zone.
Devin Lewis going to try to do something here. He's going to dump it down low to Reed Hayes. He's blocked there by Braylon Reber.
Beautiful dish, but Isaac Schultz once again, my goodness.
Trace Meller's going to try to work here on Grider. Kick it back up top to Tester. McClure here defended by Devin Lewis. And Schultz turns around on Reed Hayes and scores. 6-0 lead here for the Jets.
6-0 run right there from Schultz. The Cavaliers are going to have to find a way to shut him down.
Absolutely. Alden Greider, nice pass in there to Ashton Dressler, and that one is blocked yet again by Schultz. That's 3 possessions and 3 blocks, Christian. Not the way you want to start this game.
Yeah, it's been a disaster so far. Isaac Schultz is absolutely a force so far in this paint. The Cavaliers have to adapt right now.
He may be 6'9" after all. Greider is heavily pressured here by McClure. He's going to kick it back out to Devin Lewis. He's going to try to put up a little fadeaway shot. That one's no good. Rebounded by McClure. On the hit ahead, all the way down there to Schultz, and he traveled as his foot slipped.
And Andrew, you just cannot let Schultz, the big man, run free right there. The Cavaliers have to get back. They are just, it's a lackluster effort right now. They're getting out-efforted by this Adams Central team. You got to pick it up.
Yeah, getting back on defense has sort of been an issue in every game thus far, especially the Columbia City game. The Cavs really had trouble. It felt like a very fast-paced game as Deacon Wardlow puts up the shot for 2. That one's good, and there's the Cavs' first points of the night.
Yeah, hopefully the Cavaliers they put an emphasis on keeping teams out of transition. Hopefully they can execute well tonight, but it has not been good so far.
McClure up top here looking for something, and that one's stolen away there by Alden Greider off the tip from Reed Hayes. Nice hands there by the sophomore. He's going to try a corner 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by Braylon Reber.
Yeah, good open shot there from Canterbury. They just could not convert.
McClure out to Mahler in the corner. That one's good.
Boy, it's their first game of the season, but they are not playing like it right now. My goodness, 9-2 to start this game.
They have come out scorching hot so far. 4:56 left in the quarter, and there's a travel there by Deacon Wardlow.
And another turnover there by the Cavaliers. They have to get this under control. They're really, really flustered by this zone right now from Adams Central.
Yeah, they need to just calm themselves down and try to get into a rhythm here offensively.
Yeah,
and defensively as well.
I want to say they want to push the ball down the floor, but I think they just have to slow it down on the half court right now.
Mahler throws an alley-oop there that's caught by Reed Hayes and intercepted there by the Cavaliers. And a foul will be called.
I think that was a travel, Andrew.
A travel, my bad.
Yeah, that's 3 turnovers there by Canterbury. My goodness, this is getting out of hand right now. And great defensive effort there by Reed Hayes. These last 2 possessions, he's shut down Schultz, and you love to see it.
McClure to inbound here on the baseline for the Jets. He's going to give it to Mahler up top. Down low to Schultz. He puts it up and good. Schultz is cooking early.
Do we have an answer for him? I'm not sure right now. The Cavaliers might need to bring doubles towards him.
One thing the Cavaliers lack, at least until the end of December, when the Homestead transfers come back, is size. As here's a pass stolen by Reber, and he slams it down. Absolute jam there by Braylon Reber, the sophomore, and the Adams Central Jets lead it 13-2 over the Cavaliers as Derek Adams calls a timeout.
Yeah, and Andrew, we are only 3:40 in this game. The Cavaliers have 4 turnovers. It is not going well for the Cavaliers, and you got to keep this Adams Central team out of transition. When you generate turnovers like that, it's just hard to do. And
yeah, you know, I've got headphones on. I can hear both of our voices through these headsets, and I can still hear Coach Adams down there in the huddle screaming. So clearly, he's not satisfied with what this team has put together so far, and frankly, neither would I.
Yeah, he can't be happy. I mean, 13-2 to start this game. They've been letting Schultz get easy buckets inside. I think they got to bring doubles at this point. They cannot guard him one-on-one. Reed Hayes has his hands full right now. He's a great defender, but he's giving up so much size in the paint right there. And it's good. Hopefully, the Cavaliers can bring doubles, get the ball out of his hands, but that you have to rotate well. And they've got to clean up these turnovers. My goodness, 4 turnovers already. You've got to slow the game down. You've got to keep your composure. It's been a reoccurring theme from Ashton Dressler so far. He's averaging, I think, 5 turnovers a game thus far. But it's been the whole team. It's been 1 turnover from 4 players thus far.
I want to remind you that Devin Lewis sits 10 points away from 1,000. He's at 990. We will keep you updated point by point of where he stands on that. He is currently at 0 points. That one's nearly stolen there from Greider, and he gets it back and goes in and for the layup.
Great job of Alden to turn that play into something positive. Almost a turnover, but he gets his bearings about him, gets control of the ball, and gets the Cavaliers on the board.
The pass is tipped away there by Ashton Dressler, and it'll be out of bounds off of Dressler, and it'll remain Jet ball.
Look for the Cavaliers to try to bring more pressure on defense right now. They're letting Adam Central do what they want in the half court. Look for them to try to bring more and more pressure as this game goes on.
Schultz on the pull-up jumper. That one's pure. And he is going absolutely off right now so far.
He has 10 points already. The man can do anything. He just pulled up right over Reed Hayes right there like he wasn't there. My goodness.
10 out of 15, might I add, for the Jets.
One-man wrecking crew.
Mm-hmm. Greider dumps it down low to Reed Hayes, who goes up for the reverse layup over Schultz, and it's good. Nice play there by Reed Hayes.
Yeah, beautiful job pump faking. He'd been blocked earlier in the game. Great awareness to know that Schultz is lurking around there. Great job to pump fake and get up a shot.
Mahler tries to dump it down low to Schultz. The foul is called on the floor.
Yeah, good help there by Deacon Wardlow. Just got his hands in there. What else are you going to do? I mean, it's hard to guard Schultz without fouling. The Cavaliers are going to have to be careful not to get in foul trouble because they only play 8 guys. But it's hard to have an answer when he's dominating like he is right now.
Carter Steele is going to check in for Ryan Tester as well as Colton Littler.
Steele's right on the board. My goodness. Beautiful execution out of the inbounds right there by Adams Central.
Greider's going to try to drive in, and he gets one off the back iron to go in.
Way to get in the soft spot of that defense by Alden Greider and get up an in-between shot there. You're going to need a lot of those in-between shots when you got Schultz lurking.
There's Muller for 3, and he hits again. That's his second 3 from the same spot here thus far.
Yeah, Muller can really shoot it, man.
McClure's got it on the steal for the Jets. Mahler's going to fire away again and hit once again for the Adams Central Jets.
What an absolute laser that McClure threw to Mahler there, and he knocks it down. It's nothing but nylon.
It is a shooting barrage so far for Adams Central as they lead it 23-8 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in this first quarter. As Alden Greider's going to pull a 3. He can't hit. Rebounded there by Mahler. Mahler's going to try to do it all himself and drive in. And there's Schultz on the put-up. And he gets it to go and one. He'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play potentially.
Boy, he is scoring at will right now. I feel like a broken record. But my goodness, he got 12 points. Looking for his 13th right now. The Cavaliers absolutely have to box out. Reed Hayes has to put a body on Schultz. Try to force him out of the paint there. I realize that's a very tall task for the junior, but it's going to be difficult. And the Cavaliers, they got to get this game under control right now. They're going to let it slip out of their hands. They're down by 18 early right now. They've got to slow it down. They've got to keep Adams Central out of transition right now.
Yes, and it looks like Adams is going to try to make a change here. He's going to sub Reed Hayes out for Dylan Wardlow. Schultz made the free throw, so it is now 26-8 Adams Central. Devin Lewis looking for his first points of the night. He's going to give it to Ashton Dressler on the left wing for 3, and he hits. Nice shot there by Ashton.
Yeah, Ashton Dressler's the biggest three-point weapon here for the Cavaliers. He's shooting 40% of the season going into this game. Good to see him knock down one right there.
Mahler, nice pass inside to Schultz, and he goes up and gets fouled there by Dylan Wardlow.
Andrew, my question right now is, are we going to see a Schultz 40-point game tonight?
I mean, I don't know how they're going to stop him. Like, nothing they've tried so far is working, and he's just doing whatever he wants offensively and defensively right now for the Jets.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do right now. The Adams Central Jets are just shooting the lights out right now. If you bring doubles, and that's pretty much the only way to stop him right now. He's a great passer. He's able to kick the ball out. And the Adams Central's going to knock down more threes, but you got to pick your poison at some point. Boy, Adams Central's done an amazing job on Devin Lewis, keeping him at bay this game. He has not scored yet.
Right on cue, he nearly forces a turnover, but Aaron Padmalingam gets tied up in a jump ball, and it'll actually go Adams Central's way.
Yeah, I mean, he's being essentially double-teamed wherever he goes right now. It's very difficult for him to work under those circumstances, no matter how good he is. Looks like Canterbury's going to run a 2-3 zone here to try to clean up these paint touches from Adams Central.
Littler throws a alley-oop there for Schultz, who actually grabbed rim, but he was not able to haul it in. As Alden Grider takes it on the other end, can't get it to go. Rebounded there by Steele.
Good job of Alden Grider to cut off that lob they threw to Schultz, but could not convert on the offensive end.
22 seconds remain. It's 28-11 Adams Central. Canterbury is not going to be able to win this game if they give up 28 points in a quarter, as there's another alley-oop potential that's thrown off the glass, and then Colton Littler gets the putback and gets it to go. There's a foul there by Adams Central on Alden Grider.
Yeah, Andrew, we said one of the keys to this game for the Cavaliers was to rebound effectively. They have not been doing that very well, as Littler just pulls it down and puts it back up. Although there's not been very many opportunities thus far for Adams Central to offensive rebound, but whenever they've got an opportunity, they've put it back up, whether it's Schultz or whether it's been Littler.
Yes, Max Hamilton's going to check in now for Mahler.
It's like Adams Central's. Oh, sorry about that. Looks like Adams Central's going to play the foul game here, trying to take time off this clock without giving up a basket.
0.6 remain. Dylan Wardlow fires away. That one's no good. Littler throws up the full court shot, and it doesn't come anywhere close. And that's the end of the first quarter. Adams Central leads the Cavaliers 30-11.
Yeah, Answer, I think that was Schultz's 5th block of the game.
I mean, through one quarter is insane. I mean, Adams Central's, they're on pace to score 120 points right now. Like, the Cavaliers need to stop this, and they need to stop it fast.
Yeah, it's got to get under control. You can't allow those transition buckets. They're just getting beat down the floor. McClure's been making great passes, but you've got to get back. You've got to match up, and the Cavaliers have to you might have to give up on offensive rebounding right now and just get back, because Adams Central is just blazing down the floor right now and getting open shots.
Yeah, I mean, the ugly has just gotten uglier so far in this game, and really hope the Cavs can turn it around.
Yeah, and even when Adams Central gets into the half court, they just had absolutely no answer for Schultz. I feel like we've been an absolute broken record this game, but we can't stop calling him. He scored, I believe, 17 points in that first quarter, and it's not even been all at the rim. He's hit a mid-range jumper. He's hit free throws. He's just been all around dominating this game. The Cavaliers, they got to bring doubles. They've got to do something, because you cannot let him score at will against you right now, because he has thus far.
Yeah.
See if the Cavaliers continue this 2-3 zone on defense. It was pretty effective for the last few minutes, that they can get back and get in that 2-3 zone so they can take away Schultz in the paint. We'll see how Adams Central adapts to that, because they run a 2-3 themselves. I'm sure they're well versed in breaking a 2-3 zone, Andrew.
Devin Lewis down low. He's going to try to do something here and get his first points of the night. He needs 10 to get to that 1,000 mark.
But Lewis just got swarmed right there.
Absolutely quadruple teamed as Alden Grider fires away from 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Devin Lewis. He's going to go up and get his first points of the night. 8 points away now for Devin Lewis.
Great job to be in the right place, right time from Devin Lewis, and he knew what to do with it.
Newest Jet in the game is number 4, Cade Vandeweghe.
Great defensive intensity here by Aaron Padmalingam and the whole Cavaliers squad right now.
Great hustle there by Alden Grider, and it looks like he's hurt there on the play, but it'll be Cavalier basketball.
Wow.
Certainly not something you want to see here this early on.
No, you certainly do not want to see it, but that was an absolutely beautiful defensive possession from Canterbury. I mean, the ball pressure was great, the hustle was great, the communication was great. It ended up with a Dylan Wardlow block, and Alden Grider making a great hustle play. It looks like he's going to be all right. So the Cavaliers will have the ball and a little momentum, Andrew.
Yeah, Alden Grider's up and walking. He seems fine. Glad that was nothing serious. You never hope to see any injuries, especially by a prominent member of the Cavalier varsity team like Alden Grider. So glad he's okay.
Deacon Wardlow checks in here, right here. Look for him to continue that defensive pressure. That's pretty much his job on this team, is to bring defensive effort. And he can also knock down threes.
Devin Lewis there is fouled by Ryan Tester.
Yeah, it feels like this game is slowing down a little bit. The Cavaliers are getting their bearings about them. Let's see if they can salvage this game and make it a little closer going into the half.
They're leading the quarter so far 2-0, so maybe they can keep that up. So Lewis is going to try to work here on Reber, and he's going to give it to wide open Deacon Wardlow, who hits from just above the free throw line.
Yeah, beautiful pass, finding that soft spot in the zone from Deacon Wardlow. Cavaliers are going to need more of that when Devin Lewis is being doubled up top.
Reber's going to dunk it down low to a double team to Isaac Schultz, and that one's nearly stolen away by the Cavaliers.
Dylan Wardlow continue to bring the hustle on defense.
Tester throws a lob there to Reber, who collects it and comes down and goes back up there for the 2. Scoring has not stopped here for the Jets. Wardlow to Pat Mallingham on the left wing. That one's no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a shot you want if you're Canterbury. That's a shot that Adams Central wants right there. A semi-contested 3.
Certainly a quick possession there. But Pat Mallingham is a good shooter. Take that into account, as there's another alley-oop that's thrown off the backboard there by Adams Central. They're struggling with those so far. That's about all they're struggling with. Nice pass there from Pat Mallingham down low to Dylan Wardlow, who kicks it back out. Ashton Dressler on the right wing for 3. That one's no good.
That's great ball movement, though. That's a great possession there from Canterbury. Ashton Dressler just cannot convert, but you're going to need to string more of those possessions together where they get a good open shot off of good ball movement. Adams Central being very patient in his zone right now. You like to see it if you're Adams Central, trying to find a good shot, trying to find a weak spot in the zone. But Canterbury is standing strong right now.
Reber goes up and finishes. Tough finish there by Braylon Reber.
That's just great talent. That's just great strength. Great job to muscle up over the defender right there.
Former AAU teammate of our very own Christian Urban.
That is true.
Dylan Wardlow pass there intended for Devin Lewis, but instead it goes to his brother Deacon. Pat Mallingham's going to try to put up a little floater. That one's no good. The Adams Central student section does not like that call, but that one I think was clearly out on Adams Central. He kind of pushed Dylan Wardlow, it seemed like.
It was a close one, but you don't see the Adams Central coach being very mad about it. So I think it was a good call from the referees. But once again, great possession from Canterbury. They got multiple paint touches on offense right there. You like to see it to continue to get good looks against the zone.
Dressler now to inbound it here, and he's going to give it to Dylan Wardlow. Back out to his brother, Deacon Wardlow on the left wing. That one's no good. And Dressler is fouled there as him and Max Hamilton go up for the rebound.
Canterbury is still cold from three, Andrew. It's been a continuing theme throughout this season. You'd like to see him hit a few more from outside, but the lid is continuing to be on the basket.
Now Theron Padmalingam checks in for his first varsity minutes of the game. He's going to immediately throw up a three from the left wing, and that one's good.
Yeah, that's what you need, the spark off the bench there from Theron Padmalingam. Beautiful stroke to make this game a 16-point game.
There's a steal there by Ashton Dressler as Littler dribbled it off his legs. Like our beloved Mr. Wharton would say, the Cavs are trying to claw back as Theron Padmalingam hits another three-pointer there.
More beautiful ball movement, and Theron Padmalingam cannot miss so far. And Andrew, just like that, it's a 13-point game.
Cavs are indeed clawing back.
And beautiful pressure on defense as the Cavaliers generate another turnover. They have all the momentum in the world right now. Down 13. Looks for them to continue to cut in this lead. The Cavaliers have life.
Not that I blame him, but Coach Adams is loving this right now, as are we all.
Yeah, I think we're loving it just as much.
Devin Lewis sits at 2 points tonight. He is 8 away from 1,000. As that pass is tipped away there by Adams Central.
Yeah, that's an easy trapping spot from Adams Central. Theron was put in a pretty hard position right there.
Yeah, I can't emphasize enough how big and important those 2 3-pointers there by Theron were, as he's going to try to put up another shot. Thought he got fouled there, but the refs will let him play on. There's a long pass there, as that one's nearly stolen. McClure is going to feed it down to Littler in the left corner. He's going to pass up a 3. Cross-court pass. Mahler. Littler is hesitant to pull it from long range.
Yeah, not his strength, but he can shoot it, but you'd like to see a better shot than that if you're Adams Central.
There's Schultz on a tough bucket. He is just on fire right now.
Yeah, that's just beautiful footwork in the paint, spinning to his right and getting up a good shot.
15-point lead now for the Jets with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Devin Lewis is fouled there by Isaac Schultz.
Yeah, you don't, if you're Adams Central, you do not want to see Isaac Schultz get into foul trouble. That's not a good foul from him. Look for him to be a little more passive on defense right here. You do not want your best player getting in foul trouble.
Pad Malingam looking for his third 3 of the game. That one nearly goes in, and instead it rims out. Rebounded there by Micah McClure.
That one would have brought the house down on this Canterbury sideline.
It would have indeed. Would have pulled them within 12.
Cavaliers generating more turnovers here. You like to see it out of this 2-3 zone. Is really giving the Adams Central Jets fits right here. And the Cavaliers are still winning this quarter by 3 points. It is not huge, but it is improvement.
Got to win quarter by quarter. They lost the first quarter by, apologize for that. Lost the first quarter by 19 points, so they're going to need to make up for that here. But Adams Central calls a timeout, and the Cavs are rolling right now.
Yeah, the Cavs, they're certainly rolling. They've got a little spark on offense from Theron Pad Malingam. He's 2 of 3 from three-pointer right now. Look for them to continue to try to get open threes, try to get more paint touches. Look to get Devin Lewis opportunities, maybe for him to find that soft spot of his own. He works really well in the medium range, but we'll see. Adams Central is double teaming Devin Lewis. They are doing everything to get the ball out of his hands. Clearly, they've done their homework.
Just a reminder, K through 2, Junior Jets, who will be showing off your.
Well, Andrew, I think it might be a real possibility that Devin Lewis does not get 1,000 points tonight.
I don't like that attitude. You know, I think the Cavaliers are on a roll right now. I mean, the whole team faced adversity there in that first quarter, but clearly they're playing better here. I think Devin Lewis is going to either start to turn it up like right now or to start the second half. I believe he'll still get there. He's only 8 points away, and for Devin, that can be nothing.
Yeah, certainly can be nothing, but Adams Central is doing a heck of a job right now. They're shading him on defense. Everywhere he goes, he has at least a guy on him right now. They're pointing towards him.
Cavaliers trying to work the ball around and get a good shot as Alden Grider hits a 3 there from the left wing.
That's just beautiful ball movement to find the open 3 from Alden Grider, and it's a 12-point game.
Exactly what you want out of a timeout if you're Coach Adams.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful execution right there.
Micah McClure fits in a tough pass down low for Isaac Schultz, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, the Cavaliers got a little too aggressive there in that zone. Good job from McClure to find the open man.
Ryder going to look to do something here as he throws a nice pass down low to Theron Pad Malingam, who gets the reverse layup to fall.
That's just an exquisite pass from Alden Grider. Finding Theron Pad Malingam, running the baseline, and this lead is back to 12.
Exquisite finish as well in the reverse layup. The lead is 12 now for the Jets. So they're going to look to do something on offense here. Muller's going to pull it back up top and look to do something here for the Jets, and he's going to put up a shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Theron Padmalingam.
Way to pull down that rebound amongst the trees from Theron Padmalingam. Sorry.
Theron's having a very nice game thus far here in this first half.
Yeah, he's making impacts everywhere on defense and from three-point range.
Here he is again for three. That one's no good. You jinxed it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Muller in the corner for three. That one's no good. He's already hit two from there. But Schultz gets the put back to go. 16 seconds remain here in the first half. Dressler to Greider to Padmalingam. 6 seconds remain. Ashton Dressler's going to drive in, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line and one.
Yeah, great job of Ashton Dressler to see. Great pass fake on offense. Took it himself and got an and one.
5.2 seconds remaining as Dressler will go to the line to shoot one. Looks like Ryan Tester is going to check in now for number 13, Carter Steele, as well as Braylon Reber is going to check in as well for Colton Littler. Dressler can't get the free throw to go, and Adam Central is going to try for a buzzer beater here. As McClure is going to chuck it all the way. They may have thrown that one a little prematurely, but doesn't affect either team, and we will go to half. Adams Central leads the Canterbury Cavaliers 40-28. Christian, this lead is definitely surmountable. I think it's only 12 points.
Yeah, you walk into this locker room feeling about as good as you can being down 12 points if you're Canterbury. That lead really ballooned up in the first quarter, but they did a great job after that first quarter finding their bearings. Switching to that 2-3 zone was huge from the Cavaliers. They've kept Schultz at bay in the second quarter. He had only 4 points, still making a huge impact, but only making most of his impact off the offensive boards. If the Cavaliers can box out, put two bodies on him on the boards, and try to push him out of that paint, it'd be huge.
Yeah, the Cavaliers definitely flipped the narrative there in that second quarter. I mean, it was a 30-point explosion for the Adams Central Jets in the first quarter, but the Cavs held them to only 10 points in the second quarter, and they're right back in this game, Christian.
Yeah, everything was clicking for Adams Central in that first quarter. Mahler had those 2 threes. They just could not miss, and it's good to see Canterbury not get down on themselves. They picked themselves back up, and they played a heck of a second quarter, winning that second quarter by 6 points. And they got all the momentum going into this second half.
All right, we will be right back with you after halftime as you are watching Adams Central versus Canterbury here on the Cavalier Sports Network. High school, the Hangar, as this gym is known. Christian, Cavaliers trail 28-40. What are your second half keys?
Well, that was one of the best. I think that was the best quarter we've seen all year from the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers had 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of the game, but they really cleaned it up the rest of that half. And they were blocked by Schultz about 5 times in that first quarter, but they adapted. They found a way to score at the rim, used pump fakes. They played a very good quarter basketball. Now, they've got to continue to be hot from three-point line and cut into this lead. Theron Padmalingham's going to need to be huge. Alden Grider's going to need to continue to distribute, and they've got to find a way to get Devin Lewis the ball. Adams Central has been absolutely stifling him on the offensive end. They need to find a way to get Devin the ball somehow. They tried to put him in the middle of the zone. It worked a little bit. They need to try to get Devin the ball, maybe give him some ball screens up top where it's hard to trap him. But it is imperative that they get their leading scorer and best offensive player the ball. And on top of that, we'd like to see him hit 1,000 points tonight.
Adams Central having a little half-court contest here with some younger students. But yeah, I mean, it's rare, I think, to see. I think it's rare to see that big of a turnaround between the first 2 quarters. I mean, Canterbury was absolutely dominated there in that first quarter, and they won the second quarter by 7. And Adams Central scored 20 less points than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a great adjustment from Coach Adams to put them in the 2-3 zone. It really gave Adams Central fits. It shut down Schultz. Schultz has 19 points, but he only had 4 in that second quarter, and most of it was on offensive rebounds. And that's going to be important for the Cavaliers. When you play a 2-3 zone, it's hard to rebound. They're going to need to match up on the defensive boards, pull down rebounds, because Schultz is dangerous on that offensive glass. They're going to need to send 2 guys at him on offense and on the boards to keep him at bay.
Looks like it's going to be jet ball here to start the second half.
Hey, Andrew, I don't know about you, but this game has been very fun so far.
It has. It's been a fun one to commentate for sure. I've really enjoyed it, especially that second quarter. I don't know about the first quarter. That was
a
little
rough
rough,
one.
but. McClure looking to do something here. Reber's going to feed it down low to Schultz, and that one's stolen away there by Alden Grider and picked up by Ashton Dressler. Alden feeds it down low to Theron Padmalingam. That one's blocked by Reber, and Devin Lewis goes up, and now he's only 6 away.
Yeah, great job of Alden Grider to break that pressure and create that ultimate offensive rebound for Devin Lewis to get his 4th point in the game.
Nearly a forced turnover there by the Cavaliers, but it will be side out of bounds for the Jets.
Yeah, Cavaliers continue to bring good pressure here on defense.
Tester to inbound it here. As McClure is going to put up a 3 on the left wing. That one's no good. Rebounded by Ashton Dressler.
For Canterbury to push here in these opportunities to try to get ahead of this defense.
Lewis is going to pump fake the 3. Now he's going to kick out to Alden Grider. He's going to give it back to Deacon Wardlow on the left wing, and he can't hit. Rebounded there by Isaac Schultz.
It's interesting that Coach Adams chose to ride the hot hand and go with Theron Padmalingam to start this second half. I like that.
I don't blame him either. Theron was, I don't think he saw the floor in the first quarter, and he just, once he got in, he made the most out of his moment there in that second quarter and went pretty insane.
Yeah, as many coaches say, the bench can be a great motivator, and I think it really motivated Theron tonight.
Mahler hits his first free throw.
Mahler's 7th point of the game. He's had a quiet, great performance thus far.
Yeah, especially in the shooting end. I think he's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's been automatic from the line thus far. Adams Central extending this zone further than they usually do. Trying to generate more pressure on Canterbury.
Lewis is going to try to box down Isaac Schultz, and he's fouled.
Beautiful job to feed the ball into Devin Lewis, find the soft spot in the zone, let him go to work. Great job. The Cavaliers have been getting the ball to Devin Lewis more effectively this half.
First, Lewis at the line, shooting 2.
Devin Lewis hits the first. Now he is only 5 points away from 1,000. He's got 5 tonight.
Yeah, Adam Central's done a good job defending him thus far, but it's only so much you can do with a talent like this.
Lewis hits the second. Reber goes up. That one is no good. Rebounded there by Ashton Dressler. Dressler's rebounding it well so far.
Yeah, he's really holding his own in the paint. As is Isaac Schultz as he contested that one.
Reber, down low pass. That was a tough pass there to Isaac Schultz.
Yeah, beautiful feed to find the big man down low, and you might as well say goodbye when he has it that deep.
Dressler, nice hands there by Ryan Tester. He knocks it out of bounds.
Look for Canterbury to continue on this possession, to try to work it around as much as possible. Adam Central is shading Devin Lewis. You can see Mahler on him. You can see Schultz going to him, but they're going to try to continue to feed him as much as they can.
12-point deficit here for the Cavaliers. No more as Alden Greider hits a corner 3 to cut the deficit to single digits.
And that's the lowest deficit it's been since the first quarter.
Tester going to try to answer here for the Jets, and he does.
That's backbreaking when you get some momentum, and Tester just silences this Canterbury crowd.
Nice shot there on the right wing as Alden Greider throws a turnover there to Mahler. Here's Tester again for 3, and he hits again right in front of the student section as Ryan Tester starting to heat up here for the Adams Central Jets.
Yeah, Adams Central certainly does not lack shooters. They've got shooters everywhere on this floor. No matter who's on the floor can shoot the ball, even if it's your 6'9" big man.
Turnover there by Deacon Wardlow as Mahler's going to go up for the shot. That one's no good. Rebounded yet again by Ashton Dressler.
Here in Pat Lingham gave him a little stare there after he beat him out on the
Devin Lewis for 3, in and out, no good.
Adam Central's going to try to slow down this game with only 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Up 15.
Ugly play there for Adams Central, but it results in an Isaac Schultz floater. And the lead is up to 17 now for the Jets as the Cavs are going to have to buckle down here. Ryder nearly loses it on a sloppy pass. And he does lose it. The ball will go in the Jet direction.
Yeah, he struggled with turnovers against Eastside. Looks like he's continuing right now. You've got to limit these turnovers if you want to come back here. It's 17 points. You have to play almost perfect from here on out.
Tester throws a cross-court pass there to McClure. Shot's no good there by Schultz. McClure is going to try for 3, and that one's no good, and over the back of the backboard and out of bounds.
Yeah, Cavs are getting a little lucky here as Adam Central's finally starting to cool off a little bit here from 3. Even though Tester made a few, they've cooled down a little bit since this first quarter, getting a little bit lucky, giving a few too many open shots from Adam Central, but luckily they've not been able to convert at as high of a rate as they did in that first quarter.
Hayes is going to check in now for the Cavaliers as Steele and Littler are going to check in for the Jets.
Boy, Hayes has been on the bench for a large part of this game.
Yeah, you got to think that's a strategic coaching move there from Coach Adams. As Reed hasn't been having a bad game, he's just been seemingly overpowered here by Schultz as Ashton Dressler throws a pass to no one out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's just a little lapse there by Ashton Dressler. I'm not sure if he thought Reed was going to be there, but you got to clean that up.
McClure tries to throw a lob to Schultz, and that one's thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, McClure had a little turnover of his own here. Canterbury's done a decent job of generating turnovers since this first quarter. They've done a good job. They're going to need to continue to create more and more turnovers as this game goes on.
Aaron Padmalingham will check in for Deacon Wardlow, as I do not think we have seen Devin Lewis come out of the game. He's going to throw a nice pass there to Dressler on the left wing for 3. That one's no good. Devin Lewis goes back up and gets fouled.
A great rebound there by Reed Hayes. He just ripped it out of his hands right there. Great hustle play from him and a great dish to Devin Lewis.
Lewis will go to the line to shoot 2. He sits at 6 points right now. 2 free throws here would put him 2 points away from 1,000 career high school points. He's been on varsity every year of his high school career. He's always been a very valuable asset to this program.
Yeah, not only has he been on varsity every game of his career, he's been starting every game of his career. He's been a mainstay in this program.
As he makes the first and misses the second, so he is at 7 points tonight and 3 away from 1,000.
Oh boy, Devin gets beat there as Adams Central has numbers.
McClure goes up for the tough finish, and that's
just a beautiful finish there, right there by McClure. He had to adjust in the air, and he just shot it right over him. It's like Devin here is working out on the perimeter more.
Hayes looking for something to do with it here. He's double teamed. Gets it back out to Padmalingham. Back down to Hayes. Devin Lewis, 4,000, and he hits! Devin Lewis, 1,000 career points.
He just cemented himself into Canterbury history right there.
And they will stop the game, and the crowd will honor him. An absolutely electric moment here for the Cavaliers and Devin Lewis as he hits his 1,000th career point. Well done, Devin.
What a wonderful career he's had at Canterbury, and what a job by this opposing crowd here to give him a standing ovation as McClure shows great sportsmanship. Devin Lewis, you deserve it.
Great sportsmanship there by the Jets as the coach and several of their players went out onto the court to congratulate him, and the Canterbury crowd is absolutely loving it. Several parents have made signs, students have made signs.
Students made the 45-minute trip over here. They love their Cavaliers and they love Devin Lewis.
Really shows the dedication of a Cavalier student.
Well, Andrew, that was a great moment, but we're still down 15 right now.
We do still have a game to play. Littler in the corner for 3. That one's good. Kind of Curry ran away from that one as he knew it was good off the shot.
Yeah, is that Littler or is that Jokic? My goodness. Looks like a doppelganger.
They do look quite similar, and they play similarly, as seen by that last 3-pointer.
That's number 21, Littler, his second.
It'll be baseline out of bounds here for the Cavaliers.
Interesting to see how Canterbury works against the zone out of bounds. It's one of the toughest things of running a zone is guarding the out of bounds plays.
Yes, here's Aaron Padmalingham for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded again by Reed Hayes on the offensive glass, and he goes up and gets the bucket to fall, and one there for Reed Hayes. He'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
What a hustle there from Reed Hayes. He just took it out of Littler's hands once again and puts it back up and gets a chance to have the old-fashioned 3-pointer.
Hayes at the line shooting 1.
Hayes cannot get the N1 free throw to fall. Cavaliers trail now by 16. It's 57-41. As Mahler's going to drive in, and it'll be a foul on the floor there by Alden Grider.
A good move there by Mahler, forcing that foul by Alden Grider.
Devin Lewis steals it there. And can't get the shot to go. That one's rebounded there by Schultz. Very long rebound. McClure from the top of the key fires away, and that one's good.
Great job of Steele to find that soft spot in that zone, kick it out to McClure, and it is pure.
The shooting barrage continues here for the Jets as they lead it 60-41. As Lewis tries to drive in, is blocked there by Schultz, and on the fast break, Mahler loses it. It'll be Cavalier basketball.
Boy, Schultz is putting on a defensive clinic this game. That's his 6th block of the game. He has been a force. Great move by Devin Lewis, but Schultz will not be fooled.
Lewis looking for Pat Mallingham, down to Ashton Dressler for the baseline jump shot, no good. Rebounded there by Steele.
That's great patience, great ball movement once again from Canterbury. They just cannot convert right now.
15 seconds remaining. Adams Central is almost certainly going to try to play for the last shot here in this third quarter. Mahler drives in, puts up a shot. That one's no good, but he gets fouled.
That's a great job from Mahler to navigate that zone and get that open medium range shot right there off the foul, but could not convert, but he gets 2 free throws.
He does.
Yeah, Mahler's just such a smart player. He has such a high basketball IQ. He's really shown it thus far in this game.
Yes, indeed he does. And a lot of contributing points here for the Jets tonight.
Yeah,
as he gets the first free throw to fall.
Yeah, even as Adams Central, even as Schultz has 23 points, it's still been a very balanced attack here from Adams Central. There've been scoring coming from many different players.
Mahler gets the second one to fall. Devin Lewis fires away at the buzzer. That one's no good.
And at the end of the score, Adams Central 62.
Adams Central leads at 62-41 at the end of the third quarter, and Christian, 21-point deficit with only 1 quarter remaining. The hopes have to be pretty low here for the Cavaliers and their fans.
Yeah, time's running out here, and Adams Central, credit to them, they've played an amazing game, but look for Canterbury. They're not giving up now. Look for them to try to maybe extend this zone full court. Extend it full court. Try to get pressure on Adams Central, see how they handle it. Adams Central has great ball handlers, but we'll see if Canterbury can use their length, use their size, use their quickness to try to generate turnovers, try to get easy buckets here, because you have a large deficit with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, in case you missed it or are just now tuning in, Devin Lewis hit a 3 to score his 1,000th career point about halfway through the third quarter. An absolutely electric moment here for the Cavaliers. Devin, his family, the fans. It was just an all-around great moment.
Yeah, it's been a great moment for Devin Lewis, and he's had a great night. Adams Central's been doing a tremendous job on him defensively. They've been shading him everywhere he goes on offense, but he's still found a way to make an impact in this game. Going into this fourth quarter, we'll see if they can continue to get Devin Lewis involved on offense.
Devin for 1,002, and he hits it.
That's just great ball movement. That's a great shot from him. To shoot that shot in the medium range, that's a textbook play against the 2-3 zone right there. Looks like Canterbury's gone back to their man-to-man. They're trying to generate more pressure. We'll see how it plays out. See if they can shut down Schultz here.
Mahler's going to feed it down low to Schultz, just like you said, and he gets it to go. It's almost like you could predict it.
Yeah, it's not very hard when he has 25 points in this game. It's a pretty easy guess. The way to be there on the boards by Reed Hayes right there. But Canterbury has to stay and help right here. When Schultz is on the floor, you need 2 bodies on him at all times. They need to shade him on defense. Reed Hayes is a great defender, but he cannot guard him one-on-one.
Tester here has got it up top. He's going to give it to Mahler. Defended by Alden Greider. Puts up an air ball. That one's no good. Rebounded by Ashton Dressler, who will hit ahead to Alden Greider, who throws a pass that's tipped away by Tester. Good hustle there from the Jets.
Yeah, Cavaliers had a 4-on-2 break right there, but Tester is able to get his hands in there and stop it. Great hustle by him.
Devin Lewis looking to do something here.
Yeah, it's tough to do something when you're being double teamed all game, Andrew.
That's what happens when you score 1,000 points. They double team you because they know you're a threat. That one's no good.
Boy, after he made that first 3 of the game, he's certainly gone cold after that. It's tough to see from Ashton Dressler, Canterbury's top 3-point shooter.
Mahler's going to try to feed it to Schultz, and he just absolutely snatches it over the head of Reed Hayes and gets the 2-point bucket to fall. I don't know how many points he has tonight, but I do know it's a lot.
Yeah, I think he has about 27. I thought Reed Hayes did a good job fronting him there and getting in that passing lane, but Schultz is just too much for him. And this lead has stayed the same, 66-45 with 5:49 left. Time is running out for the Cavaliers here.
Number 4, Cade Vandeweghe is going to check in for the Jets, as well as number 3, Max Hamilton. He'll check in for Brayland Reber.
Yeah, I think Adams Central is just about ready to light up a victory cigar here.
Hopefully not.
I hope not. But time is running out.
Vandeweghe goes up there for the tough bucket and gets the 2-point shot to fall there for the Adams Central Jets as this lead continues to grow. It's at 23 now.
Yeah, great job of McClure to break that pressure from Lewis and find the open man, Vandeweghe.
Lewis dumps it down to Dylan Wardlow. Nice pass there.
Yeah, speaking of finding the open man, great awareness there by Devin Lewis.
Pat Mallingham goes hard into the pads there.
Yeah, good to see Canterbury. They are down 21 right now, but great effort there by Devin Lewis to stay in that lane, to stay and help defense and cause a loose ball. And Andrew, one thing we haven't lacked this game is fight from Canterbury. They go down 18 after the first quarter, but there's still a fight, and then they cut it down to 12 at the end of the second quarter. They've continued to fight this entire game, and despite this outcome, you don't love it. It's 21 points right now. Adams Central's running away with this game. You still love the effort from Canterbury. Especially, I'd like to talk about Dylan Wardlow. Dylan has only scored 2 points in this game. He just scored his first bucket of the game. But he's made great plays defensively, especially in that second quarter, breaking up passes, blocking shots, getting steals, getting rebounds, trying his very hardest on defense. He's made a huge impact.
Yeah, you got to love the hustle and the effort there from Dylan Wardlow, a 4-year player here for the Cavaliers. Adams Central, despite the 21-point lead, is still applying heavy defensive pressure as Reed Hayes can't get the baseline floater to go, but he'll get his own rebound and go up for the left-handed reverse layup. Tough play there by Reed Hayes.
Yeah, what a tough bucket over Schultz right there. He takes down the 6'7" or 6'9", however you want to say, giant.
6'7", 6'9", 7'4". He's given the Cavaliers trouble.
Yeah, he plays like he's 7'8", I'll tell you that.
Devin Lewis throws up the shot as he gets fouled. And he will head to the line and shoot 2 now for the Cavaliers. As it looks like Steele and Littler are going to check back in for the Jets.
Some may call him Littler. I call him Baby Jokic, Andrew.
Baby Jokic is a good name. Might have to get that one trademarked.
Yeah. I mean, in the days of NIL, might need to get him a little T-shirt. I wouldn't purchase it, but it seems to be a lot of fans in this crowd.
It is. It is a heavily packed arena here at the Hangar, as it's called.
Yeah, great showing on a Tuesday night by these Adams Central fans. They are very loyal to the beloved Jets, and credit to them.
You know who else is loyal? Our Canterbury students. Those who came, they may not have come in large numbers, but they did come to support Devin's 1,000th point and the Cavaliers, despite the pretty hefty drive from Fort Wayne. So shout out to the Cavaliers. Littler, backdoor cut, gets the shot to fall.
Yeah, McClure's been finding open men all game. He's a great facilitator on offense. Coach's son would expect nothing less from him. Are they going to count this on? They're going to give him 2 free throws here from Deacon Wardlow. I see he gets a chance to get on the board here.
Team second. Wardlow at the line, shoot a 2.
The lead is 21 still with 3:44 left in the game. Deacon Wardlow cannot get the first free throw to fall.
Yeah, good job from Adams Central. They never took a foot off the gas pedal. Even withstanding that Canterbury run, Canterbury got a little hot in that second quarter, making some threes, making some plays on defense, but they did not get demoralized. They came out in that third quarter and played amazing basketball. And now the lead sits at 21 as they will milk their lead, milk the clock, and come away with their first win in their first game of the season.
Steele going to try to get his first points of the night. Said he's going to give it to Littler, and he's going to travel, and it'll be Cavalier basketball.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that travel, but yeah, good break for Canterbury, I guess.
Yeah, I can't say from up here I saw that one either, but, I mean, clearly the refs did, and I'm not complaining because it helps out the Cavaliers. Dylan Wardlow down to Reed Hayes. Nice ball movement here from the Cavaliers, and that was stolen away from Hayes by multiple Jet defenders.
Yeah, he was swarmed right there. He thought he got fouled, but great defensive play overall there from Adams Central. And if you're Adams Central, you'd love to see that even with Schultz out, even with Reavers out, they continue keep their foot on the gas pedal, continue to play well, and even almost extending this lead or keeping it the same throughout this fourth quarter.
Steele's shot there is no good. Instead, Devin Lewis will hoist up a 3 and get fouled on the three-pointer, so he'll go to the line and shoot not 1, not 2, but 3 free throws.
Yeah, gets a chance to get his 1,007th point of the season. Or of his career, not the season.
Christian, I'd like to point out at the beginning of the game, actually it might have even been halftime, you said you weren't sure if Devin was going to get his 1,000th point, and look at him now. He's cooking.
Yeah, he missed that first free throw, but he makes his next two. He'll have 16 points. Credit to him. He's had a tough assignment overall. This Adams Central team did an amazing job of him in that first half, holding him to only 4 points, and they really did a good job shading him defensively, getting a guy on him at all times, and shutting down Canterbury's main source of offense.
Lewis misses the first and gets the next 2 to fall, so it is a 19-point deficit now for the Cavaliers with under 2.5 to go. Littler is going to throw it down low to number 11, Drew Johnson in the right corner.
Yeah, Johnson gets on the board here for Adams Central. That was a pure stroke right there from him.
Theron Padmalingam going to try to answer for the Cavaliers. That one's no good. Rebounded by Carter Steele. Vandeweghe is going to try to do something now.
Yeah, Vandeweghe, another one of my former AAU teammates.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Adams Central has a lot of their bench players in now as Hayes goes down awkwardly there. But thankfully he's fine.
Yeah, that was a tough fall right there from him. But great job to take it to the rim with authority right there. Try to cut this lead down to 20. Going with 1:40 left. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Adams decides to play Bretton Turner or Julian Justison. Boy, Devin Lewis looks gassed out there right now. He's played He's played over 30 minutes in this game. He's gave it all he had, offensively and defensively. We love to see him giving his full effort in this game, even as a senior leader. He could take off every play on defense if he wanted to, but he chooses not to, and he chooses to give everything he has every play.
The heart and soul of a Cavalier. He's the heart and soul of this program, of this school's basketball identity. And you saw that tonight as he scored his 1,000th career point. And just as you were saying, Brenton Turner will check in for Theron Padmalingam.
The Cavaliers are certainly going to miss Devin Lewis when he leaves after this year. He's been huge for this program.
Indeed they will.
And I'd like to give some credit to this Adams Central offense. My goodness, putting up 75 points on the board. It has been a offensive barrage thus far. My goodness.
Yeah, Adams Central has not been able to go cold this entire game. I mean, they've just been electric on the offensive end all night long, and the Cavs have had no answer.
And Andrew, Marcus Bolenbacher has checked into the game, number 15. I just wanted to say his name because it sounds pretty cool.
It is a cool name. We saw some difficult names to pronounce last week with the Eastside game as well that you guys were actually not able to see on the live stream. And there's a deep three there from Adams Central.
Yeah, Van de Weg, he can really shoot it. He'll be he's only a sophomore right now. He'll be a big piece for them in the future.
Under a minute to go here as Canterbury trails by 24 points.
Looks like they're going to try to dribble out the clock. I don't think Canterbury is too happy with that.
No, they are not. Hamilton's going to try to do something here. He's going to kick it back out to Van de Weg. 30 seconds to go. Hamilton pulls a three. That one's no good. And rebounded by Devin Lewis. 20 seconds remain. 78-54, Adams Central. Brenton Turner for three. That one's no good. And it'll go out of bounds and be Jet basketball.
We would have loved to see Brenton Turner's first career points for the Canterbury Cavaliers, but great dish there from Devin Lewis. Boy, has he put it all on the line this game.
Just like that, Turner, nope, he will not check out. And Devin Lewis will check out. What a game from him. What a career from him.
Yeah, it's been a great game for him. He's given it all he had. He's impacted the game however he could, being double-teamed almost every play. Great effort from him. And I think we got to take into account, Andrew, as the clock goes to 0. Canterbury is coming off being sick as a team. They couldn't play on Saturday because so many players were out sick. There's a lot of players under the weather right now still handling their sickness. I thought they gave a great effort tonight despite the scoreboard.
Yep, 78-54 final. Wasn't the best performance from the Cavaliers, but you witnessed Cavalier history with Devin Lewis's 1,000th career point. We were honored to be alongside you with that moment. Until tomorrow, Christian and I will potentially be on the call, potentially not. We may see some alternate CSN broadcasts, but we will be at Bishop Lures tomorrow, so make sure you tune in on the CSN live stream. We will see